Hey, I'm Dawson Northcutt with D&D Detailing, and today we're going to be breaking down the ceramic coating process. Alright, so we're going to start off with the wash. So here is our process to the wheel cleaning. We went ahead and rinsed it off, and then we sprayed our chemical on it, which is P&S Brake Buster. That's what we like to use here. We use a variety of brushes to get the job done. We'll start out with this wheel woolly. It gets inside the barrels. With these wheels, we'll have to use the smaller one as well, and then we'll move to the base of the wheel. So that means the rim and where the lugs would be and the center caps. And we'll use this detail brush to get all in there. And then we have a tire brush for the tires, and that just is scrubbing the tires. We will probably go through that process twice. And then we have our wheel well brush, and that is to scrub the wheel well and all the suspension and all that stuff. And then we kind of just scrub everything down. After we cleaned all 4 wheels and tires, we're going to move on to the pre-rinse, and then we'll go ahead and move into the foam bath. Now we're moving into the foam baths to further uplift dirt and contaminants off the paint before we actually put a mitt on the paint to keep it as scratch-free as possible. Alright, so now we're going to foam it back up. That just helps with extra lubrication while we're washing. And now I'm going to break down the 2-bucket method for y'all. So we got 1 bucket here, this is our wash bucket, and then we got another bucket here, which is our rinse bucket. We use the 2-bucket method to prevent swirls and scratching in your paint while doing our hand wash. Now we're going to move into the iron remover. It chemically decontaminates the paint and removes rust and smaller contaminants that you're not able to see. Now we're going to foam it up for the last time, and then we're going to move on to our clay bar treatment. That removes all the contaminants that we couldn't get off with our wash mitts. So now we're going to dry the vehicle. We're going to use our Ego blower to blow out all the cracks and in between the mirrors and door handles, and then we're going to use our microfiber drying towels to dry the rest of it. So now that we got everything washed, we're going to use a CarPro eraser here. This will pretty much just remove all the leftover polishes and oils on it, so it's perfect to paint correct. I got my yellow Rupes pad, foam pad, and then I have my Rupes yellow polish. I'm just going to prime the pad, so I'm going to use quite a bit here. After that, I really don't need too much. And then I'm going to take it and just kind of dab it on the paint. Here, I'm doing a pretty small test section just to see what we're working with. I'm going to turn the speed. It might sling a little bit, but I'm going to just keep it on speed 1 and spread it out a little bit more. I'm going to turn up the speed. Alright, it's all spread out now, and now I'm going to turn the speed up to about 5, and then I'm just going to do a crosshatch pattern and make a few passes and see how it looks. So now we're going to wipe it off and see our results. So that last combo didn't work very well, so now we're going to use a more heavy-duty compound. So now we're going to try and use this blue wool pad, which is pretty much the heaviest cutting that we're going to be able to get. We finish up the paint correction, and now we're going to move on to the ceramic coating tomorrow afternoon. So we got the paint correction done, everything was prepped properly, we got the IPA wipe done. Now he's applying the ceramic coating. We're using Gtechniq Crystal Serum Light. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go in a cross-patch pattern, working in a decently small section. We use what's called the 3-towel method. So we got 1, 2, and 3. So 1 will just be to kind of remove the coating, level the coating to make sure we don't have any high spots. And then he'll use That second one, just kind of to remove it some more and, you know, get that excess off. And then that third one is just kind of like a barrier so we don't miss any. We got the ceramic coating done and we're gonna go show it off in the field now. Thank you for watching. In the future, we'll be showing off how to properly maintain your ceramic coating.